We talked about tradition and Easter, and tomorrow sees the running of the final of the Stawell Easter Gift. The small provincial town in central Victoria has again been inundated with runners and spectators over the past few days for the staging of this unique event. This year at Stawell there are some very big names, Olympic runners from Australia and overseas, including the Nigerian-born twins, the Azinwa brothers, and our own Cathy Freeman. Craig Willis was also there, but he wasn't running.
Good Friday morning. And Cathy Freeman is heading to Stawell. This time to run, not to watch.
The way I view this whole weekend is just, it's a good opportunity to work on my start, to work on my speed, work on my turnover in the 100 metres, and in the 400 just to work on going out harder than usual and hanging on. So, I mean, I'll have a lot of fun.
She's not the first female runner to compete in this famous race, and she won't be the last. And for Cathy, it was like returning to her early days, when she competed in country towns.
It's like a festival, isn't it? Like very festive and very... It's like you bring your kids to have a good time and you just, get together with your friends or family. But I've always been a country person, so I enjoy, driving out and being able to go for a walk in the, in the bush, on a dirt track or whatever.
For athletics commentator Maury Plant, Freeman has added another dimension to the Stawell Gift.
Well, Stawell, of course, it's the most traditional running event in the Australian calendar. It's over 100 years old, great tradition, steeped in tradition, and to have Cathy Freeman, probably Australia's premier performed woman athlete, competing here at the moment, really seals as a great event.
Club President Robert Irvine was also delighted.
And just her mere presence here has been great. The number of extra people we think have come through the gate especially to see her. We just hope she keeps coming back.
Yesterday, as Cathy began the long walk from the finish post to the start, she was given a warm welcome by the large crowd, delighted to acknowledge a true champion.
It's nice, though. It's really nice, and it's nice when people say, "Good on you, Cathy," or or "Good on you, love," or it's a real warmth, and the people, people are really sincere. It's great.
Well, behind me here at Central Park are the starting blocks for the heats in the Stawell Gift. For the eventual winner, there is a cheque of $30,000. But this race isn't just about money, it's about prestige. It's about having your name joining foot running's elite. And in just a few moments, Cathy Freeman will mix it with the fastest hopefuls in this historic event.
The only way Freeman is away from Emma to the back in his
Let's talk about the race today. It's not your specialty event, but you wanted to run in it. How was it starting off 10 metres? I mean, they couldn't put you out any further, could they?
Oh, they could have. They chose not to. But, I had a lot of fun. Like I said to the guy who I knew was starting off 10 as well, you better make sure you beat me, otherwise your friends are going to be giving you heaps. I don't think he did either. So, just go in there and have fun and just get through it. I mean, I just love running. It doesn't matter where I am or what distance or, up to 400 anyway, or who I'm running against. I always have a good time.
She didn't make the semi-finals, but she delighted the crowd with her cheeky grin and her desire to spend time with the people who'd come to see her run.
You're in these people's minds and sometimes you're in their hearts, and so it's a nice place to be. So you kind of have to give back to people what they give to you.
Mind you, she wasn't the only international attraction at this year's Stawell Gift. Meet the Azinwa twins. Davidson on the right, Osmond on the left, I think. They are identical. One is right-handed, the other left. Davidson last year beat Linford Christie. Osmond reckons he's better looking and a better runner than his brother. Can I ask, how did you come to be here in Stawell at our most famous foot race?
Okay, well, I think it started last year when we met some Australian guys. So they were telling us about the foot race. So we were telling them that it might be interesting for us to run, So I think February of this month, they contacted our manager and they made a deal. So that's why we came out to come and experience it for the first time.
In his heat yesterday, Davidson started off scratch and looked the winner. However, 40 metres from the finish, something went amiss.
You felt like you might have done your hamstring or something.
Osmond fared a little better, winning his heat and going into tomorrow's semi-final. He doubts, however, if his brother will run. Davidson made the semis. His heat time was one of the 5 fastest on the day. Osmond has firmed in the betting.
I think when I hit this mark, I saw him, I looked at him, I saw he was tightening up a little bit, so I changed my gear. That's when I started pushing it.
As day 1 of the 1995 Stawell gift wound up, there was a feeling of great expectation around the ground in readiness for tomorrow's final. Kathy Freeman won't be running in that final. However, for her, Stawell will always hold a special place in an athletics career which has already reached great heights.
You know, it all counts. Every day counts. And this is, here being at Stawell counts. So I tried to make the most of this opportunity.
Kathy Freeman at Stawell. As a footnote, a sensation there yesterday. Glenn Crawford is the hot favourite. After his heat, which he won, he was disqualified for inconsistent running earlier in the year. One spectator jumped the fence, had to be escorted off the ground by the police. There was an inquiry later, a protest. It was upheld. Crawford's allowed to run in the semi-finals. He's the hot favourite now to win, and I believe he's been back to win as much as $50,000. We take a break. Rugby union after this.
Campisi. Can he get there? Oh! It's a high tester.